Hey everyone, wanted to give my review on the Arc'teryx Alpha SL rain jacket. So I've had this jacket for about, 5 months now. As you guys know, if you've seen our other videos, we sold our house and we set off traveling. We traveled around America visiting national parks for about 3 months and then headed to New Zealand, which is where we're at now, and on the way to Madagascar eventually. So obviously we needed gear that was gonna be durable as well as work. And for us personally, we'd rather spend a little bit more money and get better quality gear. So that's where a lot of our gear is Arc'teryx. More, probably on the highest end of outdoor gear, but generally speaking, you get the quality for that price. Unfortunately, I'm sad to say that I am not super impressed with this rain jacket. I'll get into that, but let me get into the pros first. The pros, all the Arc'teryx gear looks awesome. It's something about their brand they obviously spent a lot of time on their design and making sure things are aesthetically pleasing, and I am happy to say yes, they are, at least in my opinion. The other thing that's really great about this jacket is, in my opinion, the zippers are top-notch. They are very waterproof. Nothing is getting in these zippers. Wonderful, wonderful zippers. And it has an awesome back cinch, two-way back cinch, so the front and the back can be cinched closed. And that all works really, really nice. And obviously the hood has a wonderful cinch as well. It fits nice and snug and the water drips off. It also packs down extremely small. It comes with its own stuff sack, which is essentially the size of about a fist or so, maybe 2 fists big. And yeah, so in terms of rain jackets, that's pretty small, which is great. Another pro is this jacket's durability. I've snagged it on tree branches and a couple rocks, and it hasn't shown any wear at all. So that's definitely a pro. All right, so the negatives is that it wets out, in my opinion, very easily. So right now we're in New Zealand. It's raining, it's not downpouring. I would say it's somewhat of a light drizzle, and it is already wetted out on my sleeve here, as you can see. And the big issue that I have is that it wets out anytime you have any kind of backpack on, as you can see here. And I'm willing to bet my entire back will be all, fully wetted out. And what happens there is, typically what's supposed to happen is the water's supposed to bead, such as this. And so you see it's beaded really well, and you can kind of, dust it off and it's not going through. What happens is when it's like this and it's fully wetted out, the water's basically just going in there. And this Gore-Tex Pro, at least from the research I've done, it's supposed to be marketed essentially as something like, if you guys remember Event, we had a really, really awesome, just REI brand rain jacket a few years back that was Event. And instead of Gore-Tex, the technology was Event. And what that was is that it was waterproof, but it vented. And so when you sweat or you get hot inside, that, the water is allowed to escape, but it isn't allowed in. And from the research I've done, that's what Gore-Tex Pro is supposed to be doing. I am hot, and that might be doing that, but obviously, you can see, even like here, it's somewhat wetting out, even there. So I've only been hiking, I don't know, maybe an hour and a half or so, not that long, in drizzling weather. And the thing is I would be okay if this was maybe a $100 jacket. The price on these jackets are extremely expensive though. And not only that, they're marketed as Alpine Gore-Tex Pro jackets. And so what that means is this jacket in particular is supposed to be the lightest, most durable, most waterproof jacket that's a rainproof Alpine jacket. So based off of what it's marketed as, this should not be happening. And the few times I've needed to use it, just about, 100% of every time, the backpack, wherever a backpack is, it will wet out. And that's not okay, because obviously if you're an alpinist and you're, summiting a mountain, you are going to be having a backpack, and you're definitely going to be going more than an hour and a half like I've been going right now, in somewhat more strenuous conditions. So all that to say is I'm somewhat disappointed. I'm obviously still gonna wear it, still gonna keep it, just because you spend this much money on gear, you're not just gonna put it by the wayside when it doesn't work. But If anybody has any suggestions, I might be spraying it with DWR and, you know, seeing to get it, which is waterproofing spray, trying to get it more waterproof. If anybody has any other suggestions though, please let me know. And the thing is you can't just say like, okay, well, that's just because, you know, it's not meant to be worn with the backpack. 100% of every alpine climb, you're going to have a backpack on. It's not meant to be going to a grocery store or something like that where you don't have anything on your back. It's meant to be an alpine based jacket. The thing is most rain jackets are going to wet out at one point or another. It's just how quickly it lasts, and maybe this does last a little bit longer, but in my experience, it doesn't last long enough to warrant the price based off of other rain jackets. My wife Naomi's Black Diamond jacket, I'm not sure if it actually does wet out. I'll check it out. As I said, I'm gonna keep wearing this jacket, and you know, I'll still do some experiments. I'll let you guys know if the DWR helps out, and I'll check out some other rain gear as well and see if maybe every rain gear does this. Maybe this one does last the longest, you know. But I will, I'll keep you all updated. All right, guys, this is the big reveal. Finished the walk, and let's see if the shirt, which funny enough is an Arc'teryx shirt, is wet, and maybe the wetting out is just in the backpack. You know, I can't really tell. Do you feel wet? You know, funny enough, this, I don't know if I mentioned it, this is an Arc'teryx shirt I'm wearing. I'm also wearing Arc'teryx pants. You know, I think I can see the wetness. I feel wet, especially where the straps were. So yeah, I wish I could say better things. You know, it's interesting. The Gamma Arc'teryx pants that I have on, they don't look wet at all. There's a couple spots that are obviously wetted out right where the jacket ended, but they actually wicked the moisture really, really nice. So Arc'teryx Gamma pants, I would definitely recommend. These pants have just been awesome. Anyway, appreciate you guys. Yeah, guys, well, hey, if you know, I appreciate you all watching. It really helps us if you all comment below. Let me know your thoughts. If you have any if you have any rain jackets that you love that I should check out, please let me know. And you know, please like the video and subscribe. Please watch our other videos. We have a lot of fun videos that we posted in the past, and we're planning on continuing. We really love doing this, and we'd appreciate it if we have your guys' support by commenting, liking, and subscribing. Appreciate you all, and have a blessed day.